Hello, YouTube. Uh, my name is Iron. I am coming on here to tell you a little bit about myself because I got a comment. I just got one comment, and I think that it said a lot. Guys, I actually talk like this. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm stoned, but I'm not. I don't do drugs. I don't get I don't do drugs. I don't get drunk and do this because first of all, I really don't drink that much and I don't smoke weed at all. I don't do any type of drug at all. I don't even like taking medicine that is prescribed for me. I want the first question to ask me. I put some videos on here and I've asked people to start thinking. I figured that would be my first question. What is your thought process? What are you thinking about? Here's what I think about this. No. The first question is, are you stoned? No. Sorry. I don't get high, and if I did, I wouldn't do this for your amusement. I want to start thinking because there's a lot of stuff that's not sustainable. I want to start thinking about solutions to a lot of our problems. And that's what I want us to do. That's why I started doing this. Maybe you need to hear that chipper voice or that spark, that person that has a lot of spunk. I don't, that's not me. I'm sorry. I'm not that happy. I am happy with myself. I'm happy with how I think. I'm not trying to be all he is. I'm not annoying. I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm not trying to say, oh, would he leave? Because he getting on my nerves. Sorry. That's not me. That's not how I roll. So maybe you could look at some of my videos and say, hey, actually think like that. That's why it says start thinking. That's why the name of the channel is Start Thinking. Because I want you to start thinking. It come more comfortable to let somebody know, hey, is he stoned? Because guess what? That lets you go about make you think that you're thinking right. Because they won't challenge you. And they won't challenge your thinking. I look at what we do. I look at President Trump. He doesn't challenge your thinking. A lot of politicians don't challenge your thinking. Because if they challenge your thinking, you can challenge theirs. And guess what? They made you think about something else, a different way of doing it. I mean, people, it's not that hard to think. But yeah, actually, for some of you, it is. It's very hard to think. Me, personally, I do it all the time. Because I think that it's good for me to think. And it's good to be around people who think. And you can challenge their way of thinking. So let me tell you, I'm not stoned, I'm not high, I'm not drunk. I'm just thinking. This is my voice. If it's not up to your standards, you could tell me that, which I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna change the way I talk. I'm not gonna change the way I talk just for you to make you feel comfortable. Because maybe you need to get stoned to think. Okay? So, people, just start thinking. And if you want to ask a question, ask a question. A question. Like, what do you feel about global warming? What do you feel about the for-profit prisons? What do you feel about Medicaid? What do you? Those are questions. How can we change it? What's the solution to change it? Maybe spark that conversation. Spark that conversation. Not, are you stoned? Well, I was stoned and everything else. Yeah, and congratulations. I got stoned when I was younger. That was about 20 or 30 years ago. When I was young, I didn't like it. I didn't like that it took control of you. I don't like anything that to have control of me. I like to be in control of me. I do that with alcohol. No, I'm not a sloppy drunk. I drink when I get to where I can still function, because I'm not trying to do this, get drunk to where I don't know. Guess what? I get drunk. I still know what I'm doing. I can still drive home. And guess what? I can go to bed. And I know who I went to bed with, and I know where I went to bed. I ain't never woke up and didn't know where I was. Never. I'm 48 years old. Never. And you know why? Because I like to be in control of me. And you can't do that if you're high and you're drunk off your ass. You don't know what the hell you're doing. And see, I've seen so many. Oh, I got so drunk last night I had sex with me. No. You got drunk like that and you did what you wanted to do. And if you got drunk like that, maybe you need to change up your alcohol. Maybe you need to change it up. Because to tell you the truth, do you know I've never been sick? I've never threw up. I've never did any of that. Because really, I don't drink cheap ass alcohol. And there's a difference. Ask me that question. Ask me questions like you're 40 years old and you still have black hair. Ask that question. Ask the question, how do you feel about Medicaid for all? Ask that question. How do you feel that we can conquer some of the global warming? How do you feel that we can go forward and do the things that we need to do to survive in this world? Because you know something? The stupidest phrase I heard, make America great again. That phrase right there, make America great again. And I'm still wondering, again means that once it was. So what are you talking about? What do we need to what do we need to do again to make America great? Again means that once it was. And I've been black, and I've looked at a lot of history. I've never seen when it was good for black folk. So again, I don't know what they're talking about. And Mexicans and Chinese men and everything's when does again like when? We need to listen to what a lot of politicians say. Another phrase I hated was, we need to take this country back. I mean, we need to go back. You said we need to take this country back. Back to when? I thought we should go forward, not back. Can't go back, you're going to go forward. Think about that. I was listening to Trump and Beto O'Rourke. They showed on the news. Because I can't listen to it long. And I was listening to Beto O'Rourke. Nobody's saying anything about global warming. Nobody's saying anything because they feel like we don't know what to do. And they don't. They don't want to ask questions. And a lot of scientists think one way. They would thought, oh, what do you do when you get hot? You go somewhere and cool off. Well, had they ever thought that there's some places around the world that are hot, need water? And we give them some water. It might help. That might help global warming because it's cooling it off. It's cooling that atmosphere. And guess what? It's not dragging the cool air from the Arctic because that's trying to cool off. You see, that really pissed me off to hear. When somebody asked me, am I stoned? Do I look stoned? I know I probably sound stoned, but I'm not. I want to do something about the trash. I want to do something about the global warming. I want to do something. I want us to collectively start thinking. Because guess what? America First is a bullshit idea. America First. Guess what? We're in a global economy. It's a global world. We need to start thinking globally because it's not America warming, it's global warming. So we're all in this. We are all in this. So next time you want to write a comment, think about it and ask yourself, are you stoned? Are you I know he might sound stoned, but let me look at other things. Because everybody on YouTube is chipper and, oh, this is what happened. And they want to, I'm sorry, I don't do that. Sorry, do not do that. This is me. Sorry, this is all you're going to get. And if my voice is something that you don't like, maybe you want to just listen to the message. Try to pull something about the message. Okay? Thank you.